This is regarding Kayla's how-to video, how to be safe when you're handling a firearm. So today we're working with 4 different pistols and maybe a couple long rifles if she feels like shooting them. First thing we're going to start out with, 22. I went here, ready to see.
Okay, we're good.
We'll start with a 22 pistol, then we'll go to a 9mm, which is one of the most common, especially in law enforcement, a 40, a 45, and then Kayla's favorite, a 30-30, which she uses for hunting. And what I use for hunting is a 30-06, which she will not shoot. So we'll start. Is make sure that it's clear. Being clear means there is no projectile in it whatsoever. So on this little 22, the way it's set up, you can see right down the barrel actually, which is facing away from you. And you also see there's no magazine in it. If I were to put a magazine in the barrel, close it up, then it'd be hot. This here is the safety. One thing to remember, red is dead. If you can see red on any gun, red is dead. Put the safety up so there's no red showing to make sure you're safe. With the rest of the weapons, you see I have them open right now. Open means I can stick my finger in where the magazine goes and also where the projectile goes. That means this weapon cannot discharge and hurt anybody. One of the most common things is people pick up firearms and they're just like, oh wow, a gun, wow, it misfires. That's what you want to avoid. That's why Kayla's doing her video, because it's very common to do. Anytime you handle a weapon, the first thing you want to do is assume that every weapon is loaded. And you keep it pointed down range and not at anybody else. While you're doing so, then you can go ahead and rack the slide. By racking the slide, if there's one hidden in here, a bullet hidden here, it will come out. So to rack the slide, you grab right behind and you push out. And I'm going to lock it open with the slide lock right here. In that case, there's nothing inside of it, which means it cannot harm you. Okay? Same thing. Go on to the 9mm. Okay? The 9mm has a separate safety right here for your thumb. Up is safe. Down is ready to fire. So we're going to put it on safe. Again, assume every weapon is loaded. Rack it out. There's something that flew over here. Kayla wanted me to show you the basics of what makes up a bullet and what causes it to be fired. We'll start with a 9mm since we shot some rounds. The top part here is the bullet. The second part right here is the casing. If you flip it over, you have a primer. Now when that primer is struck, that causes a small explosion in here for this gunpowder to throw the bullet, which is referred to as a projectile, downrange. Here's an example. Fired, fired. You see the little dimple in it?
Yep. That's
from the firing pin. And the firing pin for the 9mm is right down inside of here. That's what propels it downrange. Once again, you have the bullet, which is the projectile, the casing, and the primer. And inside of here is what's referred to as a flash tube as well. So when that primer gets hit by the firing pin, it causes a small explosion up through the gunpowder, which puts the projectile downrange.
We're good.
Now loaded.
First, I'm going to put the magazine in. Safety's on. And then I'm going to put the one there and pull this back as I push it down. And then let go. And then when I'm ready, I'll take the safety off.
Okay. And all we want you to aim for is center mass. Center mass means below the chin and above the belly button. You may fire when you're ready.
Okay.
Safety off. Tell me when you're hot.
Ready, fire.
Good job.
Safety.
All right. This is Kayla's favorite. It's a 22. Little bullets, but it takes 25 round magazine.
I think it's something just jerking and pulling.
It's a tactical 22. It's by Smith & Wesson. It is quite fun. Got your adjustable stock. It's got your sights like what you kids like to use on your video games for your optics. So I'm going to load it for her. Verify safety's on.
Yeah, you're sliding.
I will turn
way easier.
the retina on, and we'll see if we can get a picture of seeing what she actually looks like, what she sees when she's firing it.
And you know
That is on.
Yeah. There you can see right through to the target.
The optic. All right, let's see how you do shooting it. Cool. Go up a little bit higher. You're shooting them in the mouth.
Left and high. And high. Yeah.
Higher.
Those are better pellets.
To your left.
Because like I said, you've put one of these in. It doesn't just... Right.
Well, he's not.
Whispers words in my ear. I adore